तेरी मेरी जो है वो एक ऐसी critical point पे आता है love story पे where the emotions are at the highest. So that's an awaited song. Then that's great. It'll only add or enhance.
When is it breaking on air?
We should send the tapes out on Sunday, Monday. I think it'll take a couple of days to upload. I'm not really having to look into that. That's
sure.
By having Reliance as our partners, that there's a lot of strategizing that they help out in big time. And I Love You is our favorite. We've loved it. It was the first track we did, and since that song was shot through the making of the movie, because it's in montages, small cuts, there's a progression. So we shot a little bit in the first schedule, then second, then third, then fourth. So it's a little baby that came along while we were filming. So played so many times on the set, and it just became, you know.
I think it's a very nice song, and it's there in the theatrical as well. It immediately catches attention. I spoke to Himesh and I said that बड़ा अच्छा गाना है, तो ये said कि वो मैंने नहीं compose किया, प्रीतम ने compose किया. Himesh Reshamia coming in as a music composer very late in the day.
The situation that had happened was a genuine situation, and I salute Pritam Da and Himesh ji that they've been so graceful about it. Everybody has looked at it as a film. That's important. What's good for the film should go. And yes, it's an awaited release. Everybody's going to be on the lookout for this one. So whatever works best, you know. And both Pritam Da is doing another film. He's doing Ekta Tiger with Bhai. And it's a continued relationship. Ultimately, our fraternity is a very small place. And Himesh also, after I think a year, 2 years, he has come out. So it was really nice that he put his best foot forward, and he's given us some killer tracks.
Salman apparently has composed one song as well. That's what the news is, that he has.
Composing is a big credit to give, but definitely he has been instrumental in initiating the thought process.
Which song is it? Teri Meri.
Teri Meri, yeah. Like every team member in his own right contributes to the film, but that doesn't take away from what Himesh did. Or I don't think you can move a composer title off. I mean, I've done a couple of projects with him as an actor and directed him, but this time the energy is fantastic.
That is showing.
Yeah, and I think it's really nice for it to be a family production, to get the best of him. For us, it's great memories. It's great it worked out like this from all fronts.
Bodyguard. बिल्कुल, आपने कहा कि आप बहुत ही आपका अच्छा तजुर्बा रहा उनके साथ में काम करने का, सलमान के साथ में पहले भी आपने काम किया है. जैसे जब स्टोरीज आती हैं, स्पेकुलेशंस होते हैं, र्यूमर्स उड़ते हैं, एक मैं न्यूज़ स्टोरी के बारे में आपसे बात करना चाहूँगा, बिकॉज आई थिंक आपका क्लैरिफिकेशन काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है उसमें. देयर वाज अ स्टोरी इन अ मुंबई टैबलॉइड रिसेंटली, एंड विच सेड दैट आफ्टर द ह्यूज सक्सेस ऑफ रेडी एंड दबंग, सलमान इज ऑन अ हाई हॉर्स एंड ही जस्ट इज फ्लाइंग हाई राइट नाउ, एंड काफ़ी उनमें एक एरोगेंस आ गई है, एंड कहीं ना कहीं उनका एक अनप्रोफेशनल रवैयों की वजह से बॉडीगार्ड की जो शूटिंग है वो डिले हुई. इट गॉट डिलेड बिकॉज ऑफ द एंटायर स्टफ. आप कैसे रिएक्ट करते हैं जब इस तरीके की आप खबरें पढ़ते हैं सलमान के बारे में?
हम तो रिएक्ट ही नहीं करते, ज़्यादा करके हम पढ़ते भी नहीं ऐसे आर्टिकल, बिकॉज विद हिम ही इज अट्रैक्टेड बोथ काइंड्स ऑफ मीडिया रिपोर्टिंग ऑन हिम. समटाइम्स देयर इज लॉट ऑफ फॉन्डनेस, समटाइम्स they start dissecting it, I think, beyond necessary. He's a thorough professional. He's done over 100 movies. He knows what he's doing. He knows time frame. लेकिन एक बात ज़रूर है, अगर मैं सलमान भाई की जगह पे होता तो मैं ज़रूर arrogant और पागल हो जाता. But to see him, in spite of having achieved so much, and to see all that adulation, and to see everything, and to see such a normal, such a level-headed person is, for me, has always been a very inspiring thing to see. So many times I felt that this is why God gives him so much, because he has so much grace, he has so much compassion. So these are the things that never come in the work, and especially for a film, you know, that's close to his heart, something that he wants to do. In fact, the last 3 months, he's only shot for Bodyguard.
Exactly, because he's not having any film after this.
He's doing that, yeah. He's doing one project at a time. That's great, because he tries to innovate in his look now, which I think is great for the maker. It's great for the director. It's great for the production, basically, that you get an actor dedicated 6 months or 5 months to finish a film. So everybody's in the zone for that time.
आपका प्रमोशनल प्लान्स आपके क्या हैं अतुल, इन द सेंस आप आपके प्रोमोस कैसे कैसे आपके आएंगे, उसके अलावा और आप कैसे कौन कौन से सिटीज़ में आप लोग जाने वाले हैं, एंड व्हाट एल्स आर यू डूइंग?
There are too many requests, so we're just seeing what all we can do. Mainly what we do will be in the last 10 days, I think, before release.
Okay, and the promo of Teri Meri, you're saying that it's coming approximately...
It'll come next week.
Say around 8th, 9th, you're saying?
Today we are already on to the 4th. 8th may be cutting it too close. 8th it'll be out from our hands, but I think to actually get on air it takes a couple of days after that.
And a Bodyguard title track?
Also. Teri Meri should go first, I think. Then Bodyguard title track should come at the end.
At the end, in the sense, the last week of August, or?
There won't be much difference between Teri Meri and all, but we'd like to drop Teri Meri first.
And dialogue promos are flowing in apart from that?
But that's a more last 2-week phenomenon. That's your driver to release.
Any premiere happening? Are you going to other cities?
Like I said, there's a lot of offers, but we'll have to see carefully where to, because whatever we do, we want to do well. We just don't want to run all around the place. So there are certain centers which, like Bombay, Delhi, like there are these certain centers that one should do, because that's where media is based by default. So it's easier to connect. Because it's Eid, there's a lot of overseas
inquiries.
That's what I was coming to.
Dabang had a huge response overseas.
We're going to do the balancing act.
Bodyguard! Atul, we've taken some questions from your fans on Twitter.
Fans? Fans?
Yeah. You've been an actor. You've Naraz, one of my favorite films of Atul Agnihotri with Mithun Chakravarti.
Yeah.
Working with Kareena Kapoor, how was that experience?
Fantastic. Everybody talks about Kareena and Jab We Met and her performance, and it's out of all her films but I think in this film she's gone way beyond, and you know that actor family that she comes from, that grooming, that maturity in delivering the performance. I think this film is par excellence from what she's done.
I think I Love You song में जिस तरीके से वो imitate कर रही हैं सलमान को, I think that's pretty interesting. I love you. But you know, there is still this perception कि यार since it is now Salman is such a huge star right now, that the film will be totally centering around Salman, तो उसमें करीना का performance के लिए कितना scope होगा?
The heart is of a love story, this film. So अभी लड़की नहीं होगी तो love story बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा. It's a boy-girl, beautiful story, and it's not like it's a vendetta story of a hero and the girl is incidentally there, or it's a sub-track or just for songs. It's not one of those kind of films. In fact, the reason why we all got together, the reason why I was able to put the film together is because the story is so beautiful. The story nearly, you can say, is the girl's story. So you can't do it without Kareena.
And you work with Karishma in Atish. And I'm sure that you must have seen Kareena grow up somewhere in front of you as well.
Yeah, I told her, I said, I still, when I see you, I get visuals of you looking for your prawn-flavored chips in Mauritius. When she was a little baby, she had come with Karishma. But time flies. Even when I see my own children, I say, what happened? When did you grow up? So, time flies.